Hello, welcome to Real Estate Daily Magazine. Once again, I'm your host, Frank Ray. I'm here with my good friend, Matt Sarro. He is with Colliers International. He is a commercial multifamily guy, superstar in his field, amazing, has great listings right now. But there's one in particular, Matt, that we like to talk about today. So let's go ahead and get to it. I'm going to share my screen real quick so everybody can see that. And so here we are. All right, so we're looking at it, Matt. It's 2724 Street out. It's in Sacramento, correct?
That's right.
Tell us about it. What's cooking?
All right, so what we got here is a 6-unit building. What's nice about the property is single story. I mean, when you're selling these investment properties, sometimes you got people living on top of each other. They go as dense as possible. This one's kind of not the case. You got a single story building, kind of relates to kind of your condo or cottage style living. You don't have anybody living upstairs. We always joke about the hardwood floors. People are tap dancing,
Yeah.
something like that upstairs. But what's also unique about it is just the size of the parcel. What I mentioned before is, when you see these new developments, you see projects going as dense as possible because cost of construction is expensive, land's expensive. So you try to get these sites as dense as possible. But here you're sitting on a little bit over a half an acre.
Yeah.
The photos you see right here is only half the size of the parcel. So pause right there, Frank. If you look on the back left, on the north end corner, or excuse me, it'd be the east corner there, that new fence. When you go over that fence, you have twice the amount of size on the property that you see in front of you. There's not an additional building, but there could be. So it is R1 zoning. So by right, you're just allowed one single family house. But with the zoning, there's a new bonus density law. So the opportunity to build on the other side of the fence, I'm confirming the amount of units, could be another 6-plex. I know for sure that you can add 2 ADUs to the property.
Wow. So that's cool. So this purchase here, not only the 6-plex, which by the way, I was looking at these pictures, it's like, even if I lived here, it's like, man, that's a nice big front lawn area. You know what I mean? As a renter, I could see this would be a desirable place to rent if I was renting, just on the nature of the property itself. But not only is there all this space, there's this whole other lot, if you will. It's the same lot, just divided by a fence, or is it 2 lots?
Exactly. It's 1 lot total. If you look into our marketing, it might be on here, one of the aerials, but I put a line down the middle just to show where the fence line is. It's all 1 parcel, but what I'm getting at is the space that you see within the fence line is about 0.28 acres, and on the other side of the fence is another 0.28 acres.
Got it. Yeah, that's great, man. Being able to build more and just get even a bigger return on your investment is fantastic. So the interior shots here is looking pretty nice on the inside. Are these currently all rented, or is there some vacancy right now? Where are we at on that?
So this one was vacant when we took it to market. It rented for, I believe, $1,250 or $1,295. The highest rent in the building is $1,350. The lowest is about $1,000.
Okay.
So on about 3 of the units, you have about $250 of upside. On the remaining ones, I mean, you just kind of write out their 12-month lease agreement. When you get to that point, you decide if you want to, bump it up, $50 or the maximum rent increase amount, or you just keep them as is. But it's stable property. You got the whole property occupied. I've been through every unit. Everybody's happy. They look just like that. There's 2 of them have been there a little bit longer, and their units are just a little bit more worn down just from living there for 5 years.
Got it. Wow. Well, this is a great opportunity. So here we are. Currently, you're asking, what's the asking on it right now?
$875,000.
Okay, good. And you were going to announce something here. So what is it?
Yeah, so it's roughly about $145,000 a unit. We're currently doing a price reduction on the property, so we'll put it at about $135,000 a unit. I'm hoping that gets a little bit of activity. Where we're at right now is a 6% capitalization rate. Once the price reduction hits, we'll be closer to about a 6.5. So like we talked about before, I mean, you're the first to hear about the price reduction. If you see this, give me a call. I'd love to let you know. We haven't even put it on any sites. We're probably about 7 to 10 days out from doing so.
You know what I like about this property, Matt, is of course, I mean, this property could be for, any savvy investor could see this and want to purchase it and see that he's going to have a great, NOI on this, et cetera. But this is a great, if somebody was feeling like they were in a position to get their first investment property, right? Based on the price and the nature of it and the potential expandability, man, this is a good one to consider, isn't it?
Absolutely. That's actually most of the people I see who reach out to me. If you've got
Yeah.
about 250 to $300,000 down payment, this is the one to start. There's hard money lenders out there who allow closer to 10 to 20% down.
Yeah.
It is a commercial property, so I have to warn everybody. A lot of people call and they're used to buying a fourplex where you can put 20 or 25% down. If
Right.
you go with the commercial loan, you're looking at about 40% down payment, maybe get away with 35.
Right.
Unless you go the hard money route or private money route, then you're looking at, whatever you can kind of figure out with them. But I've seen ones as low as 20% down with a hard money lender.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
what would you do with this property, Frank? If you were to own it, would you see what you have here? Is
I
it
would
something you would do
definitely
to spike it
explore.
up?
I would definitely explore expanding into the other part of the property. I would look into that and see what I could actually get done, and see how inexpensively I could get maybe two on that other parcel, and just to have even more
Sure.
revenue coming in. And if I was a beginner, getting started, a few $100,000. I mean, a lot of people have that, Matt, to, and if you're going to invest in something, investing in a nice sixplex, which could potentially be 7, 8, right? Man, pretty good,
Sure.
it's definitely worth taking a look at. I think it's definitely worth giving you a call, right? If someone's interested. And real estate agent wise, so is there cooperation on this with other agents?
Cooperation,
Yeah.
we cooperate on all our deals, 3% co-op fee to the buyer's agent, excuse
Yeah.
me. So absolutely cooperate.
Yeah.
Frank always says, got my contact information below. You can reach out to me anytime.
What a great property, man. And we're going to come back and visit with you every week is what we're going to do. In fact, Matt and I are going to start what we call the multifamily podcast. So we're going to be doing that quite a bit, but bringing his listings to light. He's got several others that we want to get to as well. But for today, we're going to leave it at this one because it's such a great opportunity. There is a projected price decrease coming up. So you want to reach out to Matt right away. If you're a real estate agent, you got some clients that are thinking about getting into investing, this is a great one to consider. And if you're a consumer and just looking to get into it, get a hold of Matt. So again, Matt's contact information is down below. If you're watching us on the magazine, if you're watching us on YouTube, in the description, all of his contact information is there as well. If you want to get a financing quote on this, what your options might be, there is also a form down below. Don't worry, if you fill out that form, it just goes to Matt and it goes to my team, and we can help you find financing on this, no problem. Yeah, good stuff, man. I appreciate it, Matt. Thanks so much, man. It's great.
Thank you, Frank. And thank
Great.
you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, great listing. All right, guys, don't forget to come back again here to Real Estate Daily Magazine. Do us a favor, do all that subscribing and sharing and all that kind of fun stuff. Leave us a comment, whatever it might be, and we'll catch up with you guys later. Catch you later, Matt. See ya.
Thanks, Frank.